Hey there. So, have you ever thought about using Instagram in your real estate business? Yes, Instagram in your real estate business. I know there are a ton of different social media platforms, but honestly, I started off, actually, I should say, my husband started off and signed me up for a Facebook account years and years and years ago. And I just remember I wasn't like consistently posting. I had watched one of my neighbors. My neighbors had started really an online business, and they did all of the marketing. They did really all the launching of their products on Instagram. And I remember when my family and I moved from California here to Utah, I needed to start my real estate business all over again. And my wheels were turning. And I remember thinking like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to? I'm a mom of four. I've got small kids all in school. Okay, how am I going to restart my entire business? I moved to a town where I did not know anybody. And I remember thinking, I need to find a way to generate business where I can still be driving carpool, that I can still be the team manager for my kids' soccer team, that I can still be the soccer coach for my kids' soccer team. And I can do a lot of these other things, but still generate business and still, run a business the way I want to do. And that is where I ended up finding Instagram. And I feel like this is one of those platforms that can really continue to generate more and more business for you. And today I'm really excited to share with you really how Instagram has helped my business grow, how it has helped my branding, my marketing, and really everything, and what it can do for your business. And it's not too late to start. I promise you that it is not too late to start. And we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If this is your very first time here, I'm a luxury real estate agent both in California and here in Utah. And this channel is literally everything you need to know about building and scaling your business the modern way by leveraging the power of social media. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you are notified every week I drop a new video. Subscribe. I hear from real estate agents like you all the time who are really looking to build without burnout, who are looking to build and looking to find collaboration the modern way. And I would love to chat with you. So feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Let's see how we can build and scale your business without burnout, right? I mean, who doesn't want that? So let's hop into some reasons and some ways that Instagram literally can transform your business and gain you a ton of time back. I don't know about you, but for me, I want to gain more time back so I can have more time with my family, so I can have more time to do the other things that I want to do. Yes, I want to still grow my business. Yes, I still want to help my clients, but I want to get off the hamster wheel of that constant lead generation. I want people coming to me and me not having to be reaching out to them. So first and foremost, like I said before, I was living in California. My family and I had just relocated here to Utah, and I needed to start my real estate business all over. I had lived in Southern California for 15 years, so I had a good sphere of influence. I knew most of my neighbors. I knew most of their friends. I knew a lot of people within the area. So building my business that way it felt very natural. It felt very normal because my neighbor 3 doors down would say, oh, hey, can you list my home? Yes, great. We're relocating. Oh, somebody that I had gone to church with. Oh, hey, Mariah, can you list my home? Yeah, great. No problem. When we moved here to Utah, in the city that we were living, I did not know anybody. In the city next to us, I did not know anybody. In the city, like literally did not know anybody for a very large radius. And so I was not able to lean on a sphere of influence because I did not have one here in this brand new city. So that is where Instagram came in. When I was living in San Diego, like I said, my next door neighbor had started a business, and the whole thing, she built it on Instagram. She launched products. She did the whole thing on Instagram. I remember thinking, if that works for her product, guaranteed it's got to work for real estate, right? It's got to work for real estate. So this is where I decided to start showing up on Instagram. Number one, Instagram is a fabulous place to really, it's a visual showcase of whatever it is that you are wanting to present. So for me, when I first started off, it was a visual showcase of homes that I had sold, homes that I had toured, homes that I had taken pictures of, homes that maybe were listed for sale by another agent that I was able to get permission from, homes that I had personally sold myself, homes that literally, like any of those that fell into those different categories, I started posting homes. When I started posting homes, people started reaching out. In in your description that you have on Instagram, I would put 30 hashtags. Now I know some people are like, oh, Mariah, hashtags are out of date, or oh, it doesn't even look at hashtags anymore. I'm telling you, I know that hashtags still work because I have people reaching out to me that are saying, hey, you know what? I was looking for selling selling in Salt Lake or Utah Valley or these different things. People are reaching out to me still because of these different hashtags that I have put on my posts. So, with that being said, Instagram is a great way for visual content and to show yourself and to show your branding, which leads me right into number 2, your branding. When you scroll through your feed on Instagram, people are getting a good idea of who you are, what you're all about, the type of homes that you're touring, maybe what you sold. For me personally, if you want to check out my Instagram, feed, it's called Mariah K Homes. Yes, MARIAH Homes, HOMES. If you want to check that out, feel free to check that out. But you will notice you'll see a theme. You'll see different things. A lot of the things that I post are very similar in like home tours, beautiful homes, pictures of my, family, conferences I've attended, different things that you will see. And the posts that I write, people get a sense of who I am for, what I'm showing up. I love motivation and positivity, and I try to put that on my page as much as possible. I share stories about my kids and things that we're up to, adventures that we're on. And then really that main part there is a nice, like I said, a nice visual. But when you go into my stories, you will see kind of the other part that may not look so pretty. You might see my kid at the orthodontist and getting his braces off, or you might see, I don't know, us at the splash pad, or you'll get a glimpse of what life is like. And that's when you start making these connections with people. They will start reaching out because they're going to say, oh yeah, you know what? I'm a mom of 4 kids too. Oh, hey, I didn't realize you're a twin mom also. I've got twins. Hey, you know what? My family actually relocated from California to Utah too. Oh, so they're going to start making these connections with you. The more connections you make, I always say the more conversations you have, the better, because those conversations will eventually, they might know somebody or their friends might know somebody, and you are building that network there, but you are doing it on your own time because people are going to be on that platform at all different times of the day. So you don't have to be door knocking from this time to this time. This is your door knocking. This is your cold calling. You are showing up on this platform and it is working for you all day long. A lot of times people will come on the platform too to check out like, oh, is she really a real person? Oh, is she real? This was so funny. And this actually goes into my next one, marketing and branding. Yes, marketing and branding. Instagram is incredible for that. It's working for you 24 hours a day, right? It's a great visual representation of you. You are showing different sides of you, hopefully. Hopefully you're not just showing just sold, under contract, whatever, right? For me, those aren't going to be as engaging as getting a glimpse into who you are, right? So I was walking through a home, a model home recently, and I ran into a designer and I ran into somebody that's really big into architecture and design. Like they have their own lighting company here in Utah. And I ran into them and we actually had met on Instagram. And this designer and I had met on Instagram and we had several interactions between. And she looks at me and she's like, I know you. And I looked at her and I said, I know you. And I said her name and she said my name and we like gave each other a hug. I'm like, this is so funny that we totally know each other. She knows my work. I know her work. We've never actually worked together, but we've communicated and we know each other through this. You will start to see those connections that you end up making with other real estate agents. I mean, who doesn't want more referrals? I do. I don't know about you, but this is a great way to have, referrals reach out. I have people that reach out all the time like, hey, you know what? I know you're an agent in the Salt Lake City area. Do you work in Park City? I'm like, yes, I do. Oh, okay, great. Well, I've got somebody that's relocating to your area. They live here. They're looking for an investment property. They're looking for a second home, whatever it is. Started from Instagram. Same thing. This designer, she's like, oh my gosh, we need to do more work together. I'm thinking about, and so all of a sudden there's that connection, there's that conversation. The more conversations you have, the more business you have. These conversations happen very organically on this platform too, because when people are on this platform, they are, they're looking for a certain thing, they're searching for a certain thing, or they are really like they're scrolling through to see different things. So I know I have had clients that have actually reached out to me that have said, hey, you know what? I know you're a luxury real estate agent here in Utah. I've seen homes that you've sold. I've been watching you. We're actually having to relocate. My husband's job we just got transferred back east. Whatever it is, we are making a move and I want you to help. That visual content, those connections that you are going to make, the referrals that you're going to get, and the target audience that you are able to create on social media, you are going to be able to have such a wider audience than you would normally in your localized market. So that target audience that you're able to get on Instagram, people are going to be watching from all over. And if you're using specific hashtags, if you're using trending audio on, let's say, your different reels, Instagram is going to be pushing out that content to a larger audience. The more people that are seeing your content, the more conversations you're going to have. The more conversations you're going to have, chances are the more business you're going to get, the more referrals you're going to get, and like I said, a larger target audience of people that are going to want to work with you, which kind of leads me right into the next one is your ideal client, really. Your ideal client, the information that you are posting, you want to be targeting your ideal client. These are people that you want to work with. So for me, I work with a lot of people that are relocating. I work with a lot of luxury buy, sell investors that are, looking to buy a second home, a third home, a fourth home, right? They are looking for these different things. And because that is, I am posting things about that, they are drawn to, they're able to find my content because of the different things I'm posting. Now, lastly, one thing I really want to share with you, if you are using Instagram, take a look at your analytics and your insights. Yes, take a look at what what your consumers really, what your audience is consuming, what they are watching, what they like more of, and keep doing that, right? So if you know that your audience is loving your home tours, if they are loving certain things that you are posting, keep doing more of that. Show up more and showcase more of what they want. Your audience will continue to show up and consume your content more if you are putting out things that they want to that they want to watch, that they want to look at. So dive into your analytics, go into your insights, see what time of day they are on, see what things they are looking at, and double down more on that. So hopefully this gives you an idea. If you're not on Instagram, I'm telling you, it's never too late to start. It really is never too late to start. I remember, thinking too, like, oh my goodness, like I haven't started an Instagram account. Like this is going to be way too late. It's not too late. And one thing I actually didn't mention too, a lot of this, I think about different revenue streams in your business. You want to have multiple streams of revenue in your business. So if you have your transaction arm of your business, that's going to be one revenue stream. If you've got a referral network from that's going to be another stream of income. For me too, I've had, different companies and different businesses that are reaching out that want to collaborate with you. In fact, I had Instagram for over a year. They were paying me for my Instagram reels before they got rid of the program. But every single month, I was getting paid hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to post Instagram reels. So I was making money on Instagram, not only by generating transactions, not only by having referrals, but you also have collaborations that people will want to start, working with you. And then not only that, but sometimes the platform will offer incentives for you to post different things too. So Hopefully this gives you a good idea. If you're not on Instagram, like I said, it's not too late to start. It's a great way to, have a visual showcase of what you're all about. It's a great way to brand yourself for, for you to niche down on your certain clientele, to show up and to kind of give them an inside of what you're all about behind the scenes, kind of pulling back the curtain, if you will, on your stories, and letting them have kind of, more of an understanding of what you're all about, where you work, what you do, a little bit behind the scenes. And if you are looking to build and scale your business the modern way, maybe you want to find out more about Instagram. Maybe you want to find out about maybe a different platform. I have tried a lot of different platforms. I'm on a lot of different platforms, and I've had a lot of experience with this. So feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Let's chat. Let's get you off this hamster wheel of door knocking, cold calling, reaching out to expireds. Let's get you on social media so it can be working for you while you're sleeping, while you're at your kid's soccer game, while you're at the dance recital, that you are doing these other things and it is working for you 24 hours a day while you're spending time doing other things. Again, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Let's chat and see how we can take your business to the next level. Wishing you a wonderful day, and I am cheering and rooting you on. Take care and have a great one. Bye. That you showed up was really